You know, as we get older, life has a funny way of teaching us lessons that no school or book ever could. True wisdom doesn't always mean having all the answers. Sometimes it's about knowing when it's perfectly alright to appear like you don't. Playing dumb isn't about being dishonest, it's about recognizing when to prioritize peace, relationships, and your own mental well-being over needing to be right. So today, let's dive into those moments when playing dumb can actually be your wisest, most liberating move. Family, right? They're the people who know us best, who love us unconditionally, and who can also push our buttons like no one else. We've all been there. Those family gatherings that escalate from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat. Now, when tensions rise, it's tempting to jump into the fray, to play referee, or to offer our own 2 cents. But sometimes the wisest, most loving thing we can do is to take a step back and let the storm pass. Think of it this way. Playing dumb isn't about being a pushover, it's about recognizing that you can't control other people's actions or reactions. You can only control your own. And sometimes the most powerful choice you can make is to choose peace over proving a point. It's about allowing others the space to work through their own issues without adding fuel to the fire. When we step back and resist the urge to engage, we create a space for understanding, for cooler heads to prevail. We become a calming presence instead of another voice adding to the chaos. Trust me, mastering the art of strategic silence in the face of family drama is like discovering a superpower. It's not about being passive or indifferent. It's about being wise and discerning. It's about knowing when to speak and when to hold your peace. Silence can be a powerful tool for de-escalation. It can give others the opportunity to reflect on their words and actions. Imagine a scenario where a heated argument is brewing. Voices are raised, tempers are flaring, and it seems like the situation is about to spiral out of control. In such moments, your silence can act as a buffer, a calming force that helps to diffuse the tension. By choosing not to engage, you are not only protecting your own peace but also setting an example for others. It's important to remember that silence doesn't mean agreement. It doesn't mean you are condoning bad behavior or that you are weak. On the contrary, it takes immense strength and self-control to remain silent in the face of provocation. It's about picking your battles wisely and understanding that not every situation requires your input. There's a certain grace in knowing when to step back. It's about giving others the space to express themselves, to vent, and to work through their emotions. Your silence can be a gift, a way of showing respect and understanding. It can be a way of saying, I trust you to handle this. Over time, you'll find that this approach not only helps to maintain peace, but also strengthens your relationships. People will come to see you as a source of stability, someone who doesn't get easily rattled. They'll appreciate your ability to stay calm and composed, even in the most challenging situations. So, the next time you find yourself in the midst of family drama, remember the power of strategic silence. Take a deep breath, step back, and let the storm pass. You'll be amazed at the difference it can make. Embrace the art of strategic silence, and watch as it transforms not only your interactions but also your inner peace. It's a skill worth mastering, a superpower that can bring harmony to even the most turbulent of family gatherings. Remember, it's not about winning the argument or having the last word, it's about fostering an environment where understanding and love can flourish, and sometimes the best way to do that is to simply be silent. So, the next time you're at a family gathering and things start to heat up, take a step back, embrace the art of strategic silence. You might just find that it's the most powerful tool in your arsenal. And in doing so, you'll not only bring peace to the moment but also to your own heart. Because sometimes the most profound statements are made without saying a word. Trust me, mastering the art of strategic silence in the face of family drama is like discovering a superpower. Let's talk about technology, shall we? It's everywhere, in our pockets, on our wrists, even in our homes. We live in a world where being connected is the norm, and sometimes it feels like there's no escape. Those smartphones, those tablets, those social media apps that seem to multiply faster than rabbits. They promise to make our lives easier, but often, they just add to the noise. It's like every day there's a new gadget, a new update, a new reason to feel like you're struggling to keep up. The constant notifications, the endless updates, it can all be so overwhelming, and you know what? That's perfectly okay. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to not be on top of every new trend. It's okay to take a step back. Keeping up with the ever-changing world of technology can be exhausting, especially as we get older. The pressure to stay connected, to be always available, can take a toll on our mental and emotional well-being. So here's where the beauty of playing dumb comes in. It's not about being ignorant, it's about choosing where to invest your energy. It's about prioritizing your peace of mind over the latest tech craze. Instead of feeling pressured to master every new app or gadget, give yourself permission to embrace a little digital detachment. Allow yourself the freedom to disconnect and reconnect with the world around you. Playing dumb in this arena isn't about rejecting technology altogether. It's about being selective. It's about using technology as a tool, not letting it control your life. The next time your grandkids start talking about the latest TikTok challenge, don't be afraid to say, "Honey, you've lost me." It's a chance to bond, to laugh, and to learn together. Trust me, they'll get a kick out of explaining it to you, and you'll get a kick out of seeing the world through their eyes, even if just for a moment. Embracing your inner technophobe frees you up to focus on the things that truly bring you joy. Whether it's gardening, painting, or simply enjoying a quiet moment in nature, there's a world of experiences waiting for you. Put down the phone, step away from the screen, and rediscover the joy of living life in the moment. Because at the end of the day, it's the simple, real-world experiences that make life truly rich and fulfilling. Pushy sales tactics, the power of I don't know. As we get older, we accumulate a lot of things: wisdom, experiences, and a healthy dose of skepticism, especially when it comes to pushy salespeople. These salespeople often see us as easy targets, thinking that our age makes us more susceptible to their tactics, but little do they know, we've seen it all. We've navigated through life's ups and downs, and we've learned to spot a sales pitch from a mile away. We've all been there, right? Dealing with pushy sales tactics can be downright draining. It's not just about the time they take up, but the emotional energy they sap from us. The constant pressure to buy something we don't need or want can be overwhelming. And let's face it, sometimes it's easier to just give in than to keep saying no. But here's the thing, you've earned the right to say no without feeling guilty. You've worked hard all your life, and you deserve to spend your time and money on things that truly matter to you. Saying no is not just a right, it's a necessity for maintaining your peace of mind. So, how does playing dumb factor into this equation? It's about mastering the art of deflecting those high-pressure tactics with a disarming dose of feigned ignorance. When you act like you don't understand what they're talking about, it puts the ball back in their court. They have to work harder to explain themselves, and often, they'll realize it's not worth the effort. When you play dumb, you take the wind out of their sails. Their well-rehearsed pitches and persuasive arguments fall flat when met with a simple, "I don't know." It's a powerful tool that can diffuse the situation and give you the upper hand. They're expecting you to engage, to debate, to ultimately succumb to their pitch. They thrive on interaction and the chance to counter your objections. But when you don't give them that opportunity, it throws them off balance. They don't know how to handle someone who isn't playing by their rules, but when you meet their enthusiasm with a blank stare and a well-timed, "I don't know, dear, that sounds awfully complicated," it throws them off their game. They might try to push a little harder, but eventually, they'll realize they're not getting anywhere, and that's when you can make your exit. Playing dumb allows you to bow out gracefully at any time. It's a way to protect yourself from unwanted pressure and to maintain control over the situation. You don't owe anyone an explanation or a reason for your decisions. Your peace of mind is more important than their sales quota. Remember, your time and energy are precious commodities. Don't waste them on people who are more interested in making a sale than in meeting your needs. By mastering the art of playing dumb, you can navigate these interactions with ease and come out on top. So the next time you find yourself facing a pushy salesperson, just remember, a simple "I don't know" can go a long way. Heated debates. Choosing harmony over winning. The world can be a noisy place, filled with conflicting opinions and heated debates. Healthy debate can be a good thing, but as we get older, we realize that not every battle is worth fighting. Sometimes preserving our peace of mind and protecting our relationships is far more valuable than winning an argument. And that's where the subtle art of playing dumb comes in handy. In those everyday encounters that threaten to escalate, sometimes the wisest course of action is to simply smile, nod, and let the other person have their say. Think of it as a strategic retreat, a way to disarm the situation. When we engage in heated debates, our egos tend to take over, but when we choose to play dumb, we take the ego out of the equation. Remember, playing dumb isn't about being a pushover, it's about choosing your battles wisely and recognizing that sometimes silence is golden. Overbooked and overwhelmed, the art of saying no with a smile. As we get older, it's easy to feel the weight of expectations piling up on our shoulders. We want to be there for everyone, to do everything, to say yes to every request and invitation that comes our way. But here's the thing, we're only human, and even the most energetic among us have limits. So how do we navigate this delicate dance? That's where the art of playing dumb comes in handy. It's about recognizing when your plate is already full and having the courage to say no, with grace and a smile. When we're younger, we often feel pressured to say yes to everything. But as we get older, we earn the right to be more discerning with our time and energy. The next time someone asks you to take on another responsibility, don't be afraid to say, "Oh honey, you know I'm terrible with that kind of thing." Remember, saying no isn't selfish, it's self-care. Outro, embrace your wisdom, live authentically. So, my friends, there you have it. 5 times when playing dumb is actually the smartest, most liberating move you can make as you navigate the adventure of aging. Remember, these aren't just about avoiding responsibility. They're about recognizing the power of choosing your battles and preserving your peace of mind. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I love reading your stories and learning from each and every one of you.